I was trying to find something humorous to say, some kind of joke that would, you know, an after-dinner speaker should tell the audience when they get them in the palm of their hand. And I know you want to get to this dance floor. Yep. So I'm going to cut the humor and go to something rather terribly serious. I know that Jane DeMude, incidentally, I just received a letter from Jane DeMude just a week before I left Costa Rica saying she was hoping she could come to this reunion but would not be able to. I know that Jane DeMude did a study at one of these reunions as to what made our years, and I'm going to put myself in with you, because although I was getting paid at the time that you all were paying my salary, I really felt I was stealing money because I was learning more than perhaps I should have been. I wish I could say more than you all were learning, but it seems that you all have learned a great deal. But I was learning with you. We were sharing some kind of an unusual experience. I really can't put my finger on it. I tried to measure this somehow when my children went off to university as to why they were so loyal to the schools they went to, trying to find out if there was something in their experience that would relate to what they had experienced in Rio de Janeiro. And since then, I've asked them, you know, our children are grown and we no longer have to say, put that away, you can clean up your room. They not yell at to me, in fact, when are you going to make your bed, that kind of thing. Did we do you a disservice? Did we play you dirty? Now that you're both back here in the United States, living here because this is where you can make a decent life for yourselves, were you cheated somehow or other, having grown up in Rio de Janeiro? Did you miss something that the American friends you have you cannot share with them? Is there something that we've done to you that has made you unhappy, that you keep seeking people who have had an experience outside of the United States over a long period of time in their growing up years? Did we do something nasty to you? And their answer has always been what I think is what we're sharing this feeling tonight. We had a very special few moments of life that we shared together. It was something truly unusual and truly unique, and despite Jane DeMude's attempt to explain what that was, to find it, I don't think it can be defined. I think we have something that no one else can ever understand and that we just can't explain to anybody else. Somebody said, I guess, I can't tell you what love is or what beauty is, but I know it when I see it. And I can't tell you what it is that we had together that makes it feel that these last 25 years never existed. That suddenly we're back where we were 25 years ago, living some warm feeling that we had around some institution we attended, we studied at, we worked together at, we built, whatever word you want to use. And we're here again tonight sharing it. And it's so wonderful. It is such a wonderful feeling for me to share these last 25 years with you that never seemed to happen. And we're back to where we were 25 years ago. We all look the way we did 25 years ago. And we all feel the way we did 25 years ago. And we're back there again. Now, we're going to leave tomorrow and go back to another something else. But 10 years from now, we'll be back together again, and it will be as if these last 10 years didn't happen again. So thank you very much for letting me attend. Miriam, thank you very much, and Jackson, Brian, for organizing this. I know what this does to your hair. It would make mine gray. Maybe I should do one so I'll have some gray hair, or have some hair, any kind of hair. Thank you very much for letting us share this wonderful moment. And before I give up this microphone, a great friend of mine who died in 1985 and a great friend of ours who died in 1985. We should think a little bit about her because she also touched our lives. Ruth Stanton was a great and wonderful person. And she did a lot of things for us, for all of us. And what she let us get away with also taught us some things as well. But we learned how to perform and how to produce and how to manage and how to get by and work with others. And Ruth really knitted a school together. And she's still at EA. I don't know if many of you are aware that when Ruth died, she had asked that she be cremated. And in the Japanese custom, her ashes were placed at the base of a newly planted tree, the species of which I don't know at the moment, but it's growing on the new school grounds in Gavia, and it's doing very well. There's a lovely commemorative plaque to her. So Ruth, we're sorry you're not with us. Well, you are with us tonight. You are with us tonight. I'm not sorry you're not here physically. I'm very sorry that you're here spiritually, because among all of the people who are in this room, who knew you and who worked with you, every one of us, every single one of us, and that includes me, is a richer, happier person for the experience that we had with you and with the school that you loved so well. So let's go on forward with EA. Your school is in very good condition. We were just there. It's beautiful. It's going along very, very well. And we should all be very happy that it has grown and changing. It's not the same school you went to. You might be very disappointed if you went back to see the kinds of things that have happened in the way of the students who are there. But we still beat Sao Paulo. We have one of the best bands in Latin America that's gone on tour, 2 major tours this year. They're doing some wonderful things. We have our own baseball field finally, and they play flag football and a few other things that we wish we would have had back in the old days, and we had to go over to Flamengo and use their field. Remember that. The only one who ever went to that school is Patty Wasserman, and she can tell you all about it. But Patty, it's a different school today than when you graduated 21 years ago. Thank you very much for letting me share these wonderful 2 days, for taking back 25 years of my life and making me feel that I'm back to where I spent some of the happiest moments that I've had in my years. Thank you very much, and God bless and all the best.